from the heart of New York City.
It's Today with Jenna
and Sheinelle. With today's guests, the stars of Hacks, Jean Smart and Tony Goldwyn, plus style stars Stacey London and Clinton Kelly.
Feels alright with Jenna and Sheinelle. We're shining today.
Hey everyone, it is Thursday. It is April the 16th.
You know what? I'm smiling a little bigger. You know why?
Why?
Because it feels like spring finally here.
Well, what's really bizarre is it went from like winter
freezing
to summer.
It was freezing. So here's my question. Are we in it now?
No, we're not. We are not.
Why did you say it so quickly?
Well, because I Googled it this morning.
You did?
You know me.
You did.
I like an answer to every question.
You do. I'll say, oh, Jenna, let's and she'll go, no, and you'll look it up.
It's going to be a high of 48 on Monday here in New York City. Sorry, y'all.
Okay, well, you know what, though?
Sorry.
Then let's just lean into today.
Yeah, it's hot, it's humid, and we have some good things to chat about.
We do, we
Shouldn't
do.
we?
We're going to start with Khloé Kardashian today because she's making headlines she made headlines overnight, but it's all over this morning because she's reacting to her ex, Lamar Odom.
Yeah, so he made comments about her while he was promoting his new documentary. Lamar was in the studio with us, actually, for his very first interview, and we asked him about Khloé's role in his life, specifically after his near-fatal overdose and his recovery. Here's what he said. Take a look. I have to say, after watching this documentary, she stood by your side. She saved your life. Do you feel that way?
In some ways, God saved my life. My Lord saved my life.
One of the things that broke my heart for you in the documentary was the moment where she revealed that your dad wanted to take you off life support.
Yeah. You know, I was knocked out and sleep at that time, but, you know, if you know Joe Odom, I don't think that's something that would ever come out of his mouth.
You feel like that's not the truth?
I mean, I just
Or you'd like to believe that's not the truth?
I mean, I just can't see him ever doing that.
I remember sitting there in the moment, and I thought, oh, man, like, I don't know if he's going to give her due.
He didn't.
He didn't. And he didn't. And I noticed it, but I just kind of thought, well, sometimes I notice things and, you know, maybe they just kind of fizzle. Well, it did not fizzle. In fact, the internet exploded because people just felt like, you know, they went wild. They felt like it was a lack of appreciation for Khloé.
Yes.
And then now she's responding.
Yes, and this is what she said on her podcast.
I think what's pissing me off is we did this all good. I was done with this. I'm like, I'm never going to do another Lamar thing again because I'm all good.
It's finished.
But now Lamar is doing press. Annoyed with me.
I can't stand it.
Claiming or insinuating that I'm a liar. All these things discrediting me, saying that I wasn't the one that helped him. I feel so dumb. I spent hours in time doing this documentary as a favor. I'm not paid one penny.
Okay, so first of all, when he was here and when we watched this documentary, my takeaway was that Khloé Kardashian is a wonderful human being.
We definitely said that because there was a part, if you haven't seen it, I think the part a lot of people are talking about, they were divorced.
They were divorcing. They were estranged, and he was at a
ranch in Vegas.
Not just a ranch. He was at a ranch.
I mean, yeah, not that kind of ranch.
A brothel. That is the word that we were going to take back from the 1940s to here. He was at a brothel.
Yeah. I was trying to give it like a, you know, like a...
Yeah, a ranch.
But it wasn't.
He was at a brothel and had this overdose, and she immediately, because they were still married, and I think probably because she cared about him, she got to the hospital and
stood by his side.
4 months there.
And they said people were coming in and trying to take advantage of him and his money, and she finally said, you know what? She was controlling who was coming in and, you know, just nursing him back to health. And so there are people
she rented him a home.
Oh, that's right.
Got him a chef and et cetera, and then walked in and he was using drugs and she put up a big boundary.
And even then, she came back and she agreed to do the documentary.
Yes.
So I think it's, you know, there's some people who, you know, they love hard, you know, and so it was like, I know we've had all these problems, but it's been some time, and I'm still going to do this for you.
Yeah.
And so I think she feels like, okay, I did that. and now you smack me again. Not smack, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You do it again in front of everybody. And I am the eternal optimist. So I remember when we were talking about this, I said, well, maybe he'll, I don't know, give her flowers. And he didn't.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't.
He didn't. And Khloé, you're incredible.
So
our big headlines are, she's an amazing woman.
Yeah.
And when somebody shows you who they are, you got to believe it.
Oh,
sadly.
See, and I'm still over here trying to find something, but.
All right.
Okay.
Well, should we move on to the first trailer in the installment of
Oh my goodness.
Meet the Fockers?
Everybody is buzzing about this. The franchise drop, or the installment of it. Trailer dropped yesterday.
Yeah, so Ariana Grande joins. It's actually called Fawler-in-law.
Oh, that's right. That's the new version.
I'm nervous about saying Fawler-in-law, but
I'll let you do it.
So far, so good.
So far, so good.
This is the movie, of course, with Ben Stiller and Robert De Niro.
I mean, just classic.
Yeah.
So in this new version, not version, what's the word? New, whatever. She plays Ben's soon-to-be daughter-in-law. Let's see a clip.
I don't know if you were aware, Greg, but when we first met, I didn't think you were good enough for my pancake.
Yeah, I didn't notice.
But Olivia's a powerhouse.
People underestimate me, but actually, I was an FBI hostage negotiator. Oh, badass.
Here comes the airplane.
I pulled the strings of the hostage takers, like strategic, emotional puppetry. That's how I'm gonna free Henry from you, Greg. I thought this would be an opportunity to get to know me, to bond.
How do you bond with an emotional puppeteer? I won't be your little Pinocchio, Geppetto, evil Geppetto. I'm a real boy.
What the hell's the matter with you, Fokker?
That's gonna be good. That's gonna be good.
Oh my gosh! Don't you love that first one?
It was so good. It's so okay. What is this? The cat clip? I don't remember the cat flushing.
You don't remember Jinxie, the Wonder Cat flushing the toilet?
No, let me see. Let me see.
Here it is.
Oh,
look at Jinxie. Oh yeah. Oh, there's a Chihuahua up in there.
Oh, it's all coming back to me.
Oh no! Oh no! Does a Chihuahua go down the drain?
Why won't they help?
Get that Chihuahua out! I don't remember.
It's like I saw that. You didn't mention that
I don't remember the Chihuahua.
You have like selective memory?
I don't remember the Chihuahua. I would never have submitted you to the Chihuahua being flushed down the toilet.
Why didn't he?
I like dogs too.
Why didn't they just why didn't they get the dog?
I know.
I don't remember.
Robert De Niro, get that Chihuahua.
I don't remember that. But I can't wait to see it.
If they don't have
the
cat flushing the toilet in this iteration, we're going to have a problem.
You know what I think? I think they're going to turn up the volume. I think it's going to be something that you don't even know, you don't see it coming, and it'll be the new cat flushing.
It's so crazy because like Devil Wears Prada 2 is coming out. Meet the Fockers.
Yes, you did it. Nope.
Okay. Or whatever it's called, Fawler-in-law.
Yeah.
All of these great iterations of like early aughts movies that were so good. And imagine that pressure, you know?
Well, but everybody we've talked to with both of these movies, they say they meet the moment. You know, and that's why they waited for a little bit. They wanted to make sure the script was right.
Yes.
But remember we had, what's his name was here? Food, Italian, yummy.
Oh, Stanley Tucci.
I love how food, Italian, yummy,
By the way,
and you guys say
I thought I was like, was one.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
But he said it was, well, I guess, I don't know. You know, right?
It's good.
Yay!
All right, you guys, we have a great show for you today from the hit comedy hacks, Jean Smart and Tony Goldwynner here.
Plus two of our favorite fashion lovers, Stacey London and Clinton Kelly, tell us about their latest collab.
But up next, y'all, we are going to break down the biggest stories taking over your social media feeds right after this.
I know. There's a lot trending online right now, so we brought in our internet guru to break it all down for us.
Today, digital editorial editor, executive editor, Ariana Davis Santana. She's a new title, a new name. She is here with another edition of The Feed.
Let's just go with internet guru. I think it's a lot easier for you guys.
I like the word executive in it, though.
Yeah, I mean,
we've got to talk. There's a feud that's heating up the internet.
Yes, the girls are fighting, as they say.
I didn't know about this.
Yes,
I'm the only one who didn't know.
Okay, so we've got Alex Cooper. For anyone who's not familiar at home, she is the host of Call Her Daddy, the very popular podcast. And then we have also Alex Earl. So keep up. It's the two Alexes. This is the Licks versus Lex feud, as they're calling it. So Alex Earl is a mega influencer. She's got like 8.5 million followers on TikTok, and Originally, Alex Earl was supposed to have a podcast on Alex Cooper's Unwell Network, and then we don't really know why, but last year they kind of announced it was put on hiatus, it was not happening anymore, so that was sign one of maybe something trouble in paradise. Sign two was recently Alex Earl reposted a TikTok video where somebody called Alex Cooper an ambulance chaser. They were talking about how she tends to kind of go after interviews when people are at their most vulnerable place, basically for clicks and for views. So Alex Cooper then took to her Instagram and was just like, what is the beef here? Like, what is your problem with me? What is going on here? And that she was like, if you have something to talk about, I think we have the clip to show you guys.
Okay, I'm in it now.
Alex Earl. Hey, girl. The passive-aggressive reposts and the likes and the commenting on things, I gotta call you out here. You're gonna need to get specific and just say what you gotta say about me. There's no NDA. No one is stopping you. Stop hiding behind other people and just say it yourself. What's the beef?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about that.
I know. And then Alex Earl commented and was like, on it. That was what she said.
Oh, in the comments?
In the comments.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
So, yeah, exactly.
Is this all going to be some big thing at the end where it's jokes on us?
That's where everybody's been speculating, like, is this promo for something?
It feels as though it is.
Because all of a sudden I'm like, gosh, you don't do beefs. That never works out well.
It doesn't. It
No.
does. Like,
And also, I find, like, Alex Cooper to be this incredible businesswoman. I don't know. I'm surprised by this.
I know. Yeah. But it's still going. There's like little the jabs being thrown on social media. So people are very divided.
And
is this for
others
promo?
are getting involved.
Yes. Like other people are getting involved. Brianna Chicken Fry also was kind of like giving her 2 cents, and then Alex posted about her and her story. So it's very messy.
You guys, let's keep the feuds.
Yes.
Keep the peace. What is this, 1987?
Yeah, but I feel like there hasn't been a public feud in a while, so the people are eating it up. Like, I think people just need something to focus on right now. So why not?
All right.
Go ahead.
Coachella, because we talked about Coachella. It was the place to be last weekend.
Yeah.
What were the highlights?
Yes. So we're heading into weekend 2. Last weekend,
I didn't realize it was 2 weekends.
Yes.
So we're looking forward.
Yes, we're looking forward. But last week, I think you guys talked about Justin Bieber. That was a moment. And so now everybody is kind of speculating about this coming weekend for his second time. He took everybody by surprise.
The same lineup.
Yeah, it's essentially the same lineup. They did announce Casey Musgraves is going to be added to this weekend's lineup.
Cool.
But for weekend 2, it's always, are they bringing out surprise guests? What are they going to do differently for the crowd? Is Justin Bieber going to do the same set that he did?
What's more fun, weekend 1 or weekend 2?
I mean, I was at Beachella, which was historic.
Did you get yellow and hot pink?
I did yellow. I was at the first one.
So
and I feel like weekend.
It's so inside baseball. She had a yellow outfit one time.
Yeah, I was like,
Sorry,
yellow
it's beehive language.
Okay.
But weekend 1 is, it's better because you get the surprises, I think.
we're just wondering which one we're going to next year. Okay, let's talk about one of our faves. Join Instagram.
Yes, Sandra Bullock. The internet's going crazy because Sandra Bullock, it's like there is not a single human who does not like Sandra Bullock.
She's wonderful.
So her joining Instagram, she within several hours got 4.5 million followers.
Wow.
And all of her friends like Reese Witherspoon, Jennifer Aniston, Nicole Kidman.
Look at that.
Everyone was just so happy for her to be on Instagram. And she kicked it off with a really cute post where she kind of was doing a practical magic moment with her blender making a margarita. So it was very Sandra Bullock of her, and we just got to celebrate.
I cannot wait for practical magic.
Oh,
yes.
Tell me about it. Another one. We're just rooting for her.
I know. Yes. Thank you so much.
Okay, you have all the tea, don't you? Okay, up next, Hack stars Jean Smart and Tony Goldwyn.
They are going to dish on the final season of the hit comedy Hacks right after this. Sadly, it is the final season of one of our very favorite comedies, Hacks, and we are so happy to have two of the stars joining us this morning, Jean Smart and Tony Goldwyn.
Jean plays a legendary Las Vegas comic who stood up to the network and lost her late-night show. And Tony plays a ruthless network executive. Here's a clip from the new season.
Where are all the articles calling me a free speech warrior?
Well, there were some positive ones, but they've been buried.
Oh, of course, because that owns almost every news outlet. Oh, my God.
I think we've all read the stories.
Speaking of.
And yeah, it's tragic. Of course, I wish Deborah had spoken to us first, but hey, it is a tough gig.
Oh.
Not everyone's built for it. We all just hope she gets well.
Gets well? Gets well? Gets well? Ah!
You know it's good when you can laugh at just the clip.
Oh my gosh, this show.
It's so good. You know what? I didn't realize you guys have known each other for a long time. I think like 4 decades. And one of your first jobs was on Designing Women?
That's right.
Really?
Yeah. We have a photo somewhere.
Oh, wait, let's see.
that hair.
Great hair.
1980s.
What do you remember
Gotta love
about that time in this in particular?
Well, this episode particularly was really special, wasn't it? It was about AIDS, and I played. It was 1987, I think. So right in the heat of the AIDS epidemic, I played a young man who was dying of AIDS and came to his friends, the designing women, to design his funeral.
Wow.
Because his family had rejected him.
Wow.
And I think it was the first time that AIDS had ever been mentioned.
Now that
on
you're
primetime
talking about
TV.
it, I feel like
It was so moving. He was so wonderful, and Linda Bloodworth Thomason did an amazing job, because lots of times half-hour shows that would tackle something really serious, you'd think, really? You're going to do justice to child abuse, in 21 minutes with a B story and everything. But she was always able to pull off things like that, and it was. And her mother died of AIDS.
She had lost her mom from a blood transfusion when she got AIDS the year before, and she was enraged by what was happening, and no one was talking about it.
How meaningful is
that?
that?
I mean, so important.
Yeah. And now 4 decades later.
Yeah, now we're talking hacks.
Yeah.
And one thing that we said this morning, which is very cool, is that you have won 4 Emmys for this show. And not to do this, but if you win again, you'll be the first person ever to win for every season of a show that's been on the air.
I don't think so, though. But what about Julia Louis-Dreyfus for V?
Did she win? You guys, did y'all give us bad? Well, Julia Louis-Dreyfus is a woman. First woman. I'm like, maybe that's okay. Well, then we have the bad info.
I don't know.
I mean, I think she won for every season.
I don't know. I would believe it. It was pretty great.
I think she won 7.
And by the way,
I'm never going to catch it.
By the way, I read that stat and I have doubled down on it.
She did.
It's like
She
the
announced
third
it earlier.
time I said it.
If that's true, that would be cool. But
But it is really.
I mean, I did know she won 7 for the show. I don't know how many.
If it's every season, So what has this show meant to you?
Oh gosh, everything. I mean, it's just been a pleasure from day one, and from the moment I first read the pilot script, I said, this has everything I could want. I have to do this.
You know what I love? So I was, this season, Jean's character, Deborah, is embroiled in this scandal, right? Because she decides she has to get an EGOT,
to fix it.
To fix it. So set the scene, because we have another clip we want to play, but just so that people get it.
Well, I joked that they should just forget the Tony and just give her an ego. But she claimed she already had the Tony, so that didn't work. But she thinks she's got to have something. She's just has to go down in history with something, so she fixates on the EGOT and comes up with a ridiculous scheme to win a Grammy.
And in fact, her attempt is to win the Grammy for Regional Mexican Music Album. And everybody is laughing.
Because she said it had no competition.
There's like no category.
She tried to find a category.
Can we just watch this?
Okay.
Please watch this.
Deb Cella. Hit it.
Mis cigarritas que solo yo puedo querer, de porcelana que solo yo puedo perder, son las que más quiero yo y solo son de lladro, son mi vida.
Actually pretty good.
So good.
You know, she's singing about her precious ceramics.
Oh my
Her
gosh.
ceramics collection.
Can we please start a campaign? We want that whole song to be released.
Does it exist?
Is there a whole song?
I don't think so.
We want you to get in the studio and record that.
Oh my goodness.
I'll do a music video.
Yeah. So Tony, your character is widely hated. Gosh, it feels weird to look at you and say that.
I know, and he's such a nice guy.
I know. You see how I looked at you and then I looked down when I said it because I felt bad saying it. But that just means you're good at what you do.
Thank you. It's happened before.
That is true. That is true. Do you
He's
make
just a guy trying to do his job.
I know.
I don't understand.
Do you make up by the end of the series? I guess you can't tell us that.
I would say not exactly. We don't exactly make up. No.
Oh no, wrong answer.
He gets worse.
No.
You guys have had these storied careers. What do you think is the key for anybody, not even just in Hollywood, but to keep doing what they love, Tony?
That's a good question.
Keep doing what you love.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple.
But sometimes people fall out of that love,
I mean, someone was asking me yesterday about resilience in our industry. And I feel like if you're so passionate about what you do that you just can't not do it, that creates resilience, and you get, you start to understand that the ups and downs, just like life, are just part of the rhythm.
Yeah.
And you become less,
reactive when it...
less shocked.
Yeah, I love that.
Comes wrong. And then you tend to just drive on.
I love that. You guys have had... Go ahead.
I think Tony is like me in that we make good choices, I think, about the projects that we do. And you want to work with good people.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Do you remember one of my all-time favorites, a Scandal? And there was a time when I feel like I was a rookie.
Do you remember when we did our little scene?
Wait, we have a clip. I was new here, and I was like, and I told him, and he was like, "Do you want to do a scene?" I'm like, "Can we do a scene?"
Oh my gosh.
Okay, roll the tape. I have my news lady.
Come back to me. Forgive me. I love you.
Please, please stop. You're getting my hopes up. Just stop.
I can't stop. I won't, Olivia.
Listen, I'm not a toy that you can just play with when you're bored or lonely. I'm not the girl the guy gets at the end of the movie. I'm not a fantasy. If you want me, earn me. Until then, we are done.
Oh,
snap!
Oh, yeah.
Wow!
Wait. You're good.
Sheinelle!
Carrie Washington, watch out.
That was excellent. That was how I met Carrie, because she tweeted me and then we got together and now,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You were really
Isn't
good.
that fun? I used to love Scandal. The what do you call it in acting world? The lines,
the words.
Sure. It was just so
the lines.
They were so
dialogue.
No, thank you. The dialogue was so good, and I used to be enamored with how you guys would learn these long boom. You know what I mean?
Well,
that was a good question.
Also, Carrie was just on the Call Her Daddy podcast.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, right.
And she called you.
I was in Washington. I was working on this play in Washington D.C. and I'm in a hotel, and Carrie just calls. I'm like, "Hi, Carrie." I said, "I'm here with Jane and our daughters," and she's like, "Yeah, what do you?" And she goes, "Tony, what was your favorite sex scene in Scandal that we did?" I was like, "What?" I don't know.
Pretty quickly.
So why did you ask?
Pretty quickly.
She said, "Well, I'm on a podcast. I'm doing a podcast, Call Her Daddy, which is this massive podcast, like millions of listeners." I was like, "You're on a podcast? Of course you are." So she cold called me on this podcast, and we compared favorite sex
But I
scenes.
will say you answered quite quickly.
I did.
The electrical closet.
The electrical closet?
And I love that your wife and your children were sitting with you.
So they actually weren't in the room.
Oh.
They were in the same city.
Well, good. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, look. This just popped up in the teleprompter. Go ahead,
Our
Jenna.
producers did a little fact checking, just because we got to get this right.
Yeah.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus, she won 6 Emmys out of 7.
Ooh.
If you win 5, that will be for every season of a show. So that's the history-making part.
There you.
So we got to make some history. What do you say?
Okay.
You are both the most delightful. Thank you all so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Is there any way we could have another season, though?
I don't think so.
Oh,
yeah, I'm sorry.
that's how you leave it. You leave it good.
I mean, they pitched the show as 5 seasons, and
that's what it is.
And is the ending as good as you'd hope it'd be?
Very different than what I expected, but yes,
Really?
I think it's perfect.
It's beautiful.
Well, you guys are great at what you do.
Yeah, you are.
Thanks.
Love
All
to have
right,
it.
new episodes of Hacks premiere Thursdays on HBO Max.
I'll work on my next script.
No, you're
coming up soon.
good.
Up next, a delicious twist on 2 of your favorite sweet treats from Milk Bar's Christina Tosi. Right after this.
She was
my God,
really
I
good.
forgot
I'm shocked. You could be an actor. Oh my gosh. We're eating on the way in.
Oh my goodness. If you love lemon bars, carrot cake, or in my case, both, this is for you.
I'm eating. Chef Christina Tosi is the owner of Milk Bar, and she is whipping up a couple of sweet treats. Scan that code for these recipes.
You gotta have the recipes. That's what it's all about. Happy spring, my
Happy
friends.
spring, although Jenna just told me it was going to be cold on Monday, but that's
So
okay.
sorry, I'm not Debbie Downering, but these are good no matter what weather.
Honestly, it's right. Sheinelle will tell you the truth. Okay, so lemon bar cake truffles. It is on the menu at Milk Bar right now. We'll ship them to your doorstep. You come and visit us, but it is a bite of spring no matter what the temperature is outside.
So what's the base of them?
So cake truffle is one of my favorite things to bake because
It's easy.
Is that lemon
it's easy.
cake?
This is lemon cake.
So you make a lemon cake and then you kind of shred it.
You make a lemon cake, you shred it. This is for the cake that's maybe you overbaked it. Maybe your kids are helping you and you want a fun activity that you all can bake together.
Yeah.
Maybe the cake broke when you're going to make a whole layer cake. But you take cake and then you add a little bit of lemon juice to it. So it's bright, so it's vibrant, it's fresh.
Already?
It's lemony.
Okay.
But we need a little bit of a binder so that the cake
sense.
truffle has a nice sort of fudgy, almost cookie dough-like center. So you add a little bit of lemon juice in the mix. I'm gonna put on gloves.
How did
you know,
you
the
come up
chef's
with this?
manicure.
I just put my hand in that. I apologize.
I love you so much.
Sorry, that's
Well, it's like you're in your own
disgusting.
kitchen.
Well,
and
for
then you do it
me,
again.
at Milk Bar, it's all about, you know, what can we make that's new, that's inspired by the nostalgia of dessert that we love to eat. And for me, I like a bite of dessert. I mean, honestly, I would take down a whole cake.
But no, you know, just
But a ball of cake.
bite.
So that lemon
That's good.
juice, just so that it comes together into a nice little
I just remember when I was
doughy ball.
growing up at church, like after church, they would have like some kind of reception. It was always lemon cake.
Why are we so obsessed with lemon? My
Because
mom
lemon is my
loves
very
lemon.
favorite flavor. I like it in everything.
And this is more than lemon, right? Because it's based on a lemon bar. So you take that little lemon dough ball, you roll it in a thin little layer of melted white chocolate, which is going to act as glue
Oh, it's
for
chocolate. I thought it was icing.
this shortbready exterior, so that you get the bottom of a lemon bar and the top of a lemon bar. You toss that around.
So delicious.
And then you pop it in the fridge. I'm just taking this show for the road because my friends are going deep.
I know,
into-
sorry, you were talking and
that
we
is
literally walked away from
But
you.
it's the highest compliment as a chef. All we want to do is make people happy.
I just realized how rude that was. She's like trying to explain, and Jen and I are back here like, oh, what?
Okay, are you ready for this one?
Let's do it.
So in the bowl is a carrot crackle marshmallow puppy chow.
Oh.
It's inspired by the layer cake we have on the menu right now at Milk Bar. And I brought this recipe to life through this baking club that I started called Bake Club. Where every week I develop a new recipe at home in my own home kitchen because
And people
baker's
bake
gonna
it together?
People bake it together. Everyone cheers each other on.
I love that.
So puppy chow 1, 2, 3 is melted white chocolate, melted butter, and in this case a little bit of cookie butter. So
And you
get
have my
that
favorite. I see Golden Grams over there.
Oh, the best
And
cereals
Chex
in the
Mix.
mix. A little
All
Rice
the things.
Krispies in the bowl.
Can I help?
Get it, girl. You're gonna
I wanna be
toss
part
on
of
a
the
coat.
baking club.
You're part of Bake Club.
Okay.
And then in a giant Ziploc bag, we have some confectioner sugar, some carrot cake mix, baking mix, like you know,
just buy it.
Betty Crocker, whatever.
Oh.
You toast it in the oven, so you get some of those carrot spices, and then some of these little dehydrated micro marshmallows.
Oh.
And Jenna, you're gonna pop. Okay, you go. I'm gonna pop this
In here?
coated cereal in the bowl, and then are you ready for this? This is where it gets really fun. Another really fun recipe to make with friends
This is for kids.
You zip top it, and then we're just gonna throw it to each other.
Can't beat it.
Toss it around to coat. Yeah.
Both of these are
go.
yummy.
They're so yummy. She's got it.
Satisfying.
Welcome to the club, Jenna.
I feel so much better about the world we live in, y'all.
This gets refrigerated for 10 minutes just until it sets and you get this nice hard shell around it.
So good.
Girls, this is the carrot crackle marshmallow puppy chow inspired by the cake, and then lemon bar cake truffles because it's
They're both delicious. And these are like cake
Christina,
bites.
this is so delicious. Wait, how can we find your baking club?
Okay, you can go to bakeclub.com. You can follow me, Christina Tosi, on the gram.
Okay.
And if you want some bites of yummy, delicious treats, or for Mother's Day, we got you at Milk Bar Store.
Oh, you just mail them to us.
I'll mail them to you.
Oh, yeah.
I'll mail them to you.
Savannah used to mail me some of these balls.
She's the best.
Well,
You
that's
girls love
kind.
your cake truffle.
All right. You know I like to say the word balls.
She just
All right.
had to
For
do
these
that.
recipes, head to today.com/food. She
She's
made
so
them.
naughty. Up next, Stacey London and Clinton Kelly. They've teamed up once again on a fun new project for fashion lovers.
So
and they'll
good.
tell us all about it after this.
How good is this? We're
Over here
just staring.
admiring fashion.
Yeah. Stacey London and Clinton Kelly taught America all about style, as the co-host of the hit makeover series What Not to Wear.
Now this dynamic duo is back together again on a new podcast. It's called Why'd They Wear That? They're breaking down, you like the inflection there?
Yes.
They're breaking down fashion moments from movies that spark trends and shape culture. Hi, guys.
Hello.
We're so happy to
Okay, well, the last time we saw y'all, y'all reunited on our air.
Yes.
On our air. And I said, I'd like to take credit for the fact that y'all are besties again.
We will give that credit to you. We will,
I love
yeah.
it.
But what has it been like to reunite and like kind of...
This is real. You can
This is 100% real. We had a great talk years ago at this point, right? 6 years ago. We had a wonderful talk, and we were like, let's be friends, because we actually like each other, despite the fact that the press might think that we don't.
Yeah.
Right? So we decided to have a real reality-based friendship, which means that, like, I can't read Stacey's mind, she can't read mine, so we check in with each other, like, how you doing on this project? You feeling good about this?
And not letting things just exist on the internet.
Exactly.
And also let things fester. Like, I will come and be like, can I just check in with you? I just want to make sure we're on the same page. I think that we have learned a different kind of communication. Our friendship was never really the thing in doubt. It was that we had to learn to talk to each other.
Yeah.
Right. I love that.
Especially as coworkers. I mean, I'm sure you guys do the same thing.
Well, because working with friends can be complicated, but y'all are back doing it. You have this new podcast, which seems hilarious and fun. Tell us about where the idea came from.
Well, the idea came really from the fact that, you know, we did what not to wear. People said we were very critical. We did wear whatever the F you want. People said we were too nice. We were like, we don't want to criticize what people are wearing because we don't ascribe to that philosophy
Like, you wouldn't do that when you're sitting at dinner, the two of you. You would be like, look at that dress.
You know what? It's so interesting because I'm sitting here thinking about, gosh, the Joan River days or something like that. You know, and people used to watch and wait for the criticism. I don't know if that could live now.
Oh, no.
Do you know what I mean?
You can't do that today. You really can't. Unless you don't care about being canceled or something, right? But what Stacey and I are doing with this new show, it's a show and a podcast, so you can watch along with us if you want.
A series.
And what we're doing is really being ourselves for the first time ever on TV. Like, if you think about all the shows we did that were so formatted, we had to hit this mark at this time. We had to hit this mark at this time. This segment was 3 minutes long. This is us just singing, like having a great time
and singing.
And singing.
How do you sing with Poltergeist?
But you know, but this is the thing. We also did the movies that bonded us the most.
So the first episode, Poltergeist, is in it.
We're obsessed with Poltergeist.
So tell us, like, how does Poltergeist and fashion intersect?
Good question.
That's a great question, but we'd love to tell you.
Tell us.
So there are times, for example, when Jo Beth Williams, who plays Diane Freeling, looks amazing. Like, we're talking like amazing. Her hair and makeup is done.
Oh my gosh,
Stacey likes this outfit.
I do. I love this matching outfit. Grape and olive. Stop it. I love this color.
You're not into it?
That outfit I don't mind all that much. But literally, after her daughter is sucked into another dimension, she's got a mascara on, her hair is done, and she's got a sweater tied around her neck.
He got so upset about it. I'm like, the parapsychologists are coming. I mean, she needs to look presentable.
Yeah, exactly.
She doesn't want to look like a mess whose daughter just went into another dimension.
I think she's been wearing a bathrobe. Right. That's just me. Yeah.
I mean, you think that Jo Beth Williams should look more like Craig T. Nelson.
Yes.
Who looks like he hasn't slept in days.
You guys, I don't know what is happening, but I cannot wait to watch this podcast. And we're going to kind of show you a little more about what y'all are doing, because y'all are going to stick around, and we are going to play a fun game of Fashion Face Off right after this. I mean, it's hilarious. Okay, we are back with style stars Stacey London and Clinton Kelly, who host a new podcast, which we cannot wait to listen to. It is called Why'd They Wear That? So, of course, they're the perfect people to play around of
Fashion Face Off. We are going to show you two stylish characters from TV and movies. You'll pick your favorite of the two, and then that favorite person will move on to the next round. So somebody can make it all the way to the end. And so we'll see which character you deem the most iconic. Okay. That's your motivation.
Okay. Iconic.
So you'll each take turns making a choice for each round.
Okay, cool. Should we start with the first one?
Let's do the very first one.
Okay, Stacey. Yes. Our first face-off is Alicia Silverstone from Clueless and Andy after her glow up from The Devil Wears Prada.
Okay, this is really hard for me, but I'm going to have to go with Cher.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I'm glad you said that.
It's right. I mean, a yellow plaid. That's just
I mean, also we remember her closet, y'all.
Yeah, and it was before anybody was doing.
And we dressed up like her for Halloween.
Yes, we do.
Okay, that was good.
Thank you.
Okay, our next fashion face-off. You ready?
Yeah.
Would be then Cher.
Is going to go on.
She goes on.
Okay.
Versus Taraji P. Henson as Cookie from Empire.
Wow. Oh. As far as iconic goes,
iconic.
I feel like I still have to go with Cher for the iconography.
Cher advances.
It's hard. To start with Cher feels as though
you guys are setting us up.
I know. Okay,
right, here we go.
But this is going to be a hard one, Stacey.
Oh no.
We're keeping Cher. She's going on to the next round, but we are adding Carrie from Sex and the City. That's impossible.
It's impossible, and I know our viewers at home are probably going to get mad, but I'm sticking with Cher.
Yeah.
What?
I feel like is there something personal in there?
Yes.
Yeah, and also
Yes, there is something personal in there. Yes.
Well, yeah, because what?
But I agree. I actually agree.
I'm leaving with him. I'm leaving with
It's
him.
reunited, y'all. Don't get in a fight.
Forget it. It's over.
No, I just that doesn't make. How does that make
I'm
sense?
with you, Stacey, because people dress up as Cher for Halloween.
People want to
You
be
said
Carrie.
iconic. People want to be
It's
Carrie, but that
iconic.
doesn't mean they want any particular outfit
The
from
iconic,
Carrie.
all of them.
1 2-hour movie versus how many hours of Sex in the City? Like, how
my
many
God.
outfits did
Okay,
Carrie
next
wear?
one.
We gotta move
pile on.
We gotta move on.
Clinton,
move on.
Clinton, here you go.
I'm gonna fix
You're going to
it.
fix this.
Cher is moving on, but she is going against Will Smith in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Cher.
I know. Okay, this is
Why do I get the hard
No,
one?
this is hard, Stacey.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Cher from Clueless versus Reese Witherspoon as Elle Woods in Legally Blonde.
Oh gosh, that's impossible.
It's not impossible,
very
and I'll
close to
tell
being
you why.
impossible.
I'm sticking with Cher.
Why?
Because if you see Legally Blonde, you will see in that pink dress there was more than one shoot day, and her hair is different, so it doesn't match up in continuity, and it ruined the outfit for me.
Oh.
Whoa.
Okay, Clinton.
Okay.
You have a chance to do something with this. You do. We have Cher.
We have Cher. We know we have Cher.
Almost all the way versus James Dean as Jim in A Rebel Without a Cause.
It's okay. Iconic.
I mean, they're both
They're
iconic.
iconic.
They're
Yes.
both iconic in different ways. They both influenced a whole generation
Yes.
of people. I think James. I'll be honest with you. I think that James Dean actually influenced more people to dress like him than.
Okay, so you're going James
I'm
Dean.
going James Dean.
Okay.
Whoa.
And I quickly, Stacey, quickly. James Dean by Cher.
Oh.
Versus Audrey
all went, oh.
Hepburn, Holly.
It's Audrey.
Yeah,
it's Audrey.
that's all. It's Holly Golightly. Yay! What a fun game! We win.
So Audrey is the winner.
Yeah,
Yes.
no question.
And y'all are both winners too, because we love
Thank
that.
you.
and
You're
I'm okay with
winning.
this. I'm okay with this choice.
Me
Yes.
too.
Thank goodness. I mean, I really, oh my God.
We're all
I feel
happy.
like I'm going to get hate mail.
Stacey Clinton's new podcast, Why'd They Wear That, launches
wear that.
today. You can watch on YouTube and listen wherever you get your podcasts.
And we'll be back right after this. You guys, a brand new episode of my podcast drops today. And guess who I am sitting down with? Sheinelle! We are going to talk all about her beautiful new book. It is called Through Mom's Eyes. You can order it right now, but you can scan that QR code to listen to Open Book with Jenna wherever you get your podcast.
Can I just say, Jenna got stuff out of me that no one else has been able to get.
Just call me
it's worth
Barbara.
it. Kelsey Ballerini coming up.
You guys, thanks for watching.
I know. Come join us for all the fun every weekday on NBC.
Yeah, and don't forget to take us along when you're on the go.
Follow the Today with Jenna and Sheinelle podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.